What's good? Mad Pill. Hit the like button, hit the share button, hit the notifications. Subscribe to Mad Pill channel at the link at the bottom of the screen. Subscribe. Subscribe to the yellow pill. As y'all know, as we do all the time, we gets right into it. I know we late into the AM. We make sure before I get right into it, I want to make sure all my social media platforms is shared to. Tonight we're gonna get right down to the smell of the BBL, the bad BBL smell. I got some stories for y'all. Hold up, and I got some video that I am going to play. Let me make sure I got this on point, and we're gonna hop right into this. Yes. We're gonna hop right into this. Let's see. Uh, Hey, if you in any social media platform, hit that link at the bottom. Join right to the YouTube channel. Get more subscribers. Coming to you live almost every night. Let's see. Like, y'all gonna get a kick out of this one. Y'all gonna get a kick out of this. Y'all gonna get a kick out of this. The BBL, the smell, the bad smell of the BBL. Y'all hit that like button and share button and notifications so y'all can get more of this video, my videos. The bad smell of the BBL. Now this is trending on Facebook and YouTube and Instagram and TikTok, Snapchat too. The BBL. Does the BBL have a smell? Let me tell y'all something first from my own personal experience from BBLs. Do they smell? Yes, they do. They smell bad. They stink. And if your woman or whoever she is to you don't properly wipe, women properly wipe. We ain't got to work. They're going to break down the science of why BBL stink. Right. But getting back to my experience, I'm gonna let them do that dirty work. I smelled the BBL, and I guarantee you, this is freaking true. I've dated multiple women with BBLs, and they butts wasn't right. They booty stank. I swear to God. And this is true. You got some people making stuff up, just to go viral, but it's true. It's true that BBLs stink. They smell bad. As a matter of fact, I had a bad experience, real bad experience, where I was intimate with a woman with a BBL. I don't want to say too much because, I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. But she could be watching this for real. And I'm not playing. I'm trying to watch my words carefully. But I got to be cutthroat on this. Mm-mm. A ninja was hitting it from the bike. Hold on. Hold on. All right. Let me turn this down. A ninja was hitting it from the bike. And let me tell you, all I smelled was just plain musty doodle smell. It was like a old doodle smell. Like, and it didn't smell like it was like a person didn't wipe, that she didn't wipe her behind all the way. It smelled like it was coming out of her body, like straight from from the butthole. Like, and when you got a BBL, it's like you kind of wash your instead of washing your behind 2 times a day, you gotta wash it like 3 to 4 times a day. You gotta constantly wipe your behind. And some women don't even notice that they butt smell because men are nice. A lot of men ain't gonna just a lot of men ain't just gonna stop hitting it, right? Some men won't do it, just keep on so they won't hurt your feelings. And that's what I was doing. I say, okay, wow, you smelt her butt. Her booty was stanking. Why didn't you just stop? Because I didn't want to hurt her feelings. I didn't want to be like, and I was making excuses up in my head. Like, oh well, she maybe could have had just, just it's been a few hours or something. But when she had called me, she told me she had just got out the shower. So y'all women already know when y'all go meet a man, y'all don't just do the uh uh what you call that a half bath, with a towel. You know how some do. We sometimes we just get a soap and rag when we about to have sex and we just start to scrubbing real good all our back and we do a good scrub job. Women don't do that. Y'all take a long shower. And that's what she did. She took a long, long shower. That was right before she came over my house. And then when we got intimate, boy, oh boy, I swear to God, I seen the BBL stinks, right? I don't know, and we had sex multiple times before, and I didn't notice the smell, maybe because I was drinking or something. I don't know. But when that BBL smell video came out, I noticed it. Like my keen sense of smell came to me, and I swear to God, it was musty. And she was like stanking up my house, and I could smell it. And it was after she got out the shower. And I know for a fact she didn't take a crap. She had just gotten out the shower. And her booty, I mean, it just wouldn't stop stinking. It was nothing she could do to stop her booty from stinking. I swear to God, this is a true freaking story. I promise to God, y'all. I'm not just making this up. She stunk, and I noticed it, fellas. And it's a whole lot of women out there, a whole lot of men out there. You know, the player type of guys. I'm talking to the players because y'all, the players, know what I'm talking about. The players is usually the ones who experience the BBLs full force. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And I promise to God, when I seen that video about BBL stinking, I didn't watch this whole video. Like I didn't watch the whole video. This video I'm about to play, I didn't watch the whole video. I was just scrolling through looking for topics and titles as a normal podcaster do. And I seen this, but I've never thought to do anything on it because I can't relate to it. Like if I didn't have any experience on it or nothing like that, I tend to leave stuff like that alone because my deep thoughts, I can only do podcasts based on my experience. So I didn't think nothing about it. I just scrolled past and then I took it on notice, right? When she came over, right? I wasn't even trying to smell her BBL. But when we had sexual relations, boy, I smelt that BBL. And it wasn't the typical type of booty smell when you don't wipe your butt. It ain't the typical booty smell. It's the butt from within. I'm talking about it's that the but the all of the stuff from within her. I could smell it, her guts. Y'all know how bad that is to smell somebody's raw booty guts? It's worse than smelling boo boo, doo doo. We talking about raw booty from the inside, something that you cannot cover up. Before I get into before I play this video, ladies, you cannot smell your BBL. You can't smell it. You can't smell your own stank. Some of y'all just stank and don't even smell it. Just laying around the house stinking. Y'all done took 4, 5 showers. And then you think you all good and going over a dude house after you took a long, fresh, hot shower. But your butt stink. And let me tell you something. The dudes who you sleep with, they are afraid to tell you. Dudes ain't honest like y'all. If our butts was stinking or anything, y'all would be straight up honest with us. Y'all, dudes, men are different from women. You think that you think you doing a dang on thing. But all along, your butt stink. You walking around with a stinking booty. And I promise to God that it stank. I'm gonna play this video. I'm gonna play this video, and this is what I came across.
Trending. And there are a lot of reasons for that smell, but I think that I will tell you guys a story about a girl that I dated, and I took her out. She had had a BBL. Her body looked crazy good. Like, she had it done right. Her whole body looked amazing. So we linked up and we went out, had a really good time. We went to a Lakers game and then went to a spot by LA Live and had some dinner. Had a really good time. And so she was like, "So what you trying to do?" I was like, "Yeah, let's go back to my place and relax, have a nightcap and see where it takes us." So we drive back to my spot. And so light the candles, get the music going, open up a bottle of champagne, and we sitting there and we're having a nice vibe. And we started getting
This is the thing. He was tricking. He didn't spend a lot of money. Fellas, imagine you already know he didn't spend a whole lot of money at the game. He probably didn't spend dang $1,000 getting a room. And you got a woman with look at him. Just look at him. He ain't the most attractive dude. He got to have some type of money. Imagine spending all that money to have a chick with a stanking booty.
into it and everything, and clothes start to come off. And she wanted to give me a little show. So she was like, "Just stand right there." And so, like, she took off everything very seductively and got on my bed and started twerking that thing, right? And I was like, "What the hell?" Because at this point, she got nothing on. And I smelled this smell and it hits my nose. Shit was like a assault of my nose.
He ain't lying. It was assault. I had to cover my nose when I was hitting it from the bike.
I'm like, "What the hell?" And so I'm like, "Baby, uh, not to be rude, but I know we had a long day. You're not smelling that fresh down there. I think you need to get into the shower and go ahead and freshen up."
Now, you tell a woman that. See, I ain't saying he lying, but if you tell a woman that, most dudes don't tell women that. Most dudes be like, "Oh, that's this." They'll tell you without telling you. Could you get in the shower? Really? Could you not in like that, but let's take a shower together. This is how dude tell you. You take a shower together when your woman stink.
And she looked at me so embarrassed. I did it as gently as I could, but what I realized is if someone has had a normal size behind for all of their life, and then they switch up, and now they got this big BBL, they they have to reach back there and really clean. You know what I'm saying? And if they're not used to doing that, they might not know that, hey, you sweat differently. Everything is different when you add that much more meat back there. That thing can't.
This is what I can kind of pick off of that. Pick that apart. Ain't there fat people in the world? Ain't he big? Just because he got extra meat on his bones, did that make his booty stink even more? I mean, come on now. There's a lot of big people out there who that's clean and their butts don't stink. I mean, come on now. There's a lot of big people out there who normal don't. The BBLs is different. It's a different type of stank. It ain't the stank that you wipe your butt with. It's the stank that come out your booty hole when you got all that liposuction. It's different. It's a different type of stank.
Can't breathe as good. And so she ended up getting in the shower and everything. I had everything that she needed. And I ended up clapping them cheeks, and it was much better. But some people, the smell, I think her smell was coming from just not being able to get back there and clean properly. But some people's smell is coming from what the excretions and what's coming out with the fat that they've actually put in to their bodies. So, BBLs for me is just for fun. That's those women are for fun. Like, you can't take women with BBLs, in my opinion, the parent teacher conferences. They big old ass knocking over the little kids' crayons and stuff as they try to walk through the parent teachers conferences in them small ass classrooms. That's not really for me. That's for fun. That's for, weekend fun. Wifey material is just regular, natural women that you can build a family with and give a great life to. But that's one of my stories on BBLs. Y'all let me know.
See, he was a trick. A dude who's saying, "Oh, I wouldn't wife a BBL, but you paid for a woman with a BBL, right? To to wine and diner, right? You paid all this money and a butt stain. Like you right. It's teach his own. I was in a relationship with a woman with a BBL. You know, in a relationship, is it constant stank? You bet your dang on money it is. Constant stank. This ain't something that I just had off of, one night I was tricking. No. If I dated a woman who had a BBL, we was dealing with each other. Oh, don't get mad at me. Please don't get mad at me. Oh, shit. Whew. I knew this video was gonna be kind of risque. I'm gonna go ahead and tell the truth. It's risque for me. Y'all may be wanting to look in my inbox. I might be getting cussed out. She gonna cuss me out, boy. And you know what? I don't give a damn. Cause I'm gonna tell the truth for the people. I don't know what it is. I don't know what the science is to it. Why your booty stank? All I know is true. You took a shower and your butt stink. I promise to God. It's a smell. Like he said that she got in the shower and she was good after that or whatever. In my case, she just got out the shower and her booty was stinking. Swear to God. And I'm telling y'all again, I repeat, her booty, it didn't smell like just booty. You know how butt smell where you don't wipe your butt, you got booty chips or whatever, and somebody don't properly wipe their butt, and it just stank. Just no. This stank, it was like a booty smell, but this booty smell was like from the inside booty. It ain't the doo doo is like the doo doo chips. That's the outside doo doo, the old crusty doo doo. You know that old doo doo smell when it gets old and it crust up on the chips on your in your butthole when you don't properly wipe. That booty smell, no, it wasn't that. It was like fresh booty smell. Like when you cooking a fresh steak and it coming straight from the oven. Like that booty smell. It was coming straight from the booty hole. That it was the aroma of the booty hole. The smell was coming straight out of the colon. That's the type of booty smell you get. And some women would it's something you can't explain. This is something you got to experience. I'm trying to explain y'all how booty smell, but straight out the booty. But this it was I just can't explain it. And I wanted to throw up. Literally. I had to cover my nose when I was hitting it from the bike. And I swear to God, that was the worst sexual experience probably that I ever had with somebody who I actually cared about. Like for real. She got a BBL. As long as I've known her, she didn't have a BBL. Never smelt her. I never smelt nobody's a woman's butt before, ever. Swear to God. Women do not smell like that. So if you smell a woman's butt after she got out of the shower, something ain't right. Like he said, it could be the secretions. It could be the fat, the clog up meat. Because let me tell you something, when you're doing liposuction in the back, in the bite, and then you putting extra meat that don't belong there from the arms, it can create a smell.
Know what you think in the comments.
No, but for real, BBL girls, like y'all should really humble yourself because my brothers and my men friends told me that a lot of y'all be stinking. Don't come for the messenger. I'm just saying. They said that y'all don't. I don't know if y'all don't know how to reach to your butt, like butthole. But they say y'all be kind of smelly, so y'all need to check up on that. Y'all need to, you know, because I believe them. And they say y'all don't know how to take the D. This what they saying though. I don't. Me personally, I don't know. Do not shoot the messenger. But I believe them though.
2 secrets that Instagram models don't want you to know about their BBL. Wiping down there is going to be a lot more difficult because there's more to reach around. So if you're around somebody with a BBL and they smell, well, when you see an Instagram model travel for a cheaper price, understand it's not quite as pretty on the way back. Example A.
This is why I stopped shopping on Amazon, and you should too. Don't spend another dime on Amazon.
We hope they find a comfortable seating position.
So right before you get a BBL, the doctor makes you sign a form. It's basically like, in order for you to have a BBL, you have to stink for the rest of your life. And that's just something you have to give up. So yeah, I do smell. I'm just kidding. No, what the fuck? So I did have a smell though. So the day of my surgery, I got an IV because the bitch passed out. And my pee smelled like vitamins. If you take vitamins, you know what I'm talking about. But it smelled like stronger. It was like a really strong like vitamin smell when I peed. And then after, there is a weird like smell, but it's from all the liquid that comes out of my body during the massages. This is the liquid. It's not blood. It's just like the liquid they inject into you to separate the fat and your like skin. In the beginning, I feel like I can't even describe the smell, but it's not a bad smell. But now I don't smell that anymore, and I'm good. And I wash myself. I wash my ass.
Okay, let's talk about it.
See, it's different BBLs for different. Like she knows she stank. Now she know, and a lot of women will try to cover it up. Like, and you know, when you can't smell yourself. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. A lot of dudes will not be honest with y'all and tell y'all that y'all butt stank. For real. A lot of dudes, it will not be honest with y'all. They'll let y'all stank. Dudes lie for a living. And let me tell you something, they are afraid because all dudes really give a fuck a care about, excuse my language, is about hitting it from the bike. That's all they care about. Getting nut off. They don't care about your stinking butt. Mm-mm. A dude will, especially if you bad, a dude will bang anything. But if you bad and you stink, he accept it. He will accept that you stink because you bad. He'll be willing to put up with your stinking ass. What's good, Jenna? What's up? He is going to put up with your stinking ass because men are afraid to tell women about themselves. really, in the beginning, especially when you just met her, and especially when you spent over $500 on a date for her. You think I'm gonna let some doo-doo smell get me from getting this thing? Heck no. I bet you if that dude from the beginning, he said he took out on a date and spent all type of money and they got a hotel or whatever, they got a suite. He spent all that money. Of course he gonna hit it. No, you think oh your booty stank. I didn't spend I didn't spend $1,200 on this dang on date for this room and everything that you got. You looking good. You think because I smell your booty that I'm gonna be turned off? Heck no. No.
Why do some guys say that girls that get BBLs, their asses stink? I have a theory about this, okay? So pretty much when you get a BBL, your ass is so rock hard. Like I could barely get toilet paper and like a hand between my butt cheeks.
You know what? She right about that. She right. Your butt be rock hard. I've experienced one of my exes had a BBL. She had to be in a wheelchair. She had to have all type of stuff draining out her stomach, and the shit looked disgusting. Her butt was rock hard. She could barely walk. I had to help her walk, take care of her for at least a couple weeks.
Cheeks, let alone like an enema. And that thing is tiny, right? So I think because I use wipes, like baby wipes to wipe. I have never been a toilet paper person. My whole family were wipe people. But I think that girls just aren't wiping good enough.
Fellas, use some baby wipes because y'all be stinking. I be smelling y'all butts too, y'all. Y'all think y'all wipe y'all butts, but boy, you get around and do y'all butts be stinking. You take some advice from her. Use some baby wipes.
Or cleaning between their butt cheeks after they do the number 2 good enough. And that's what's stinking. So if you get a BBL, I really I suggest this to anyone, but I highly suggest using baby wipes to wipe because you could get a smell. So that's what I'm saying. So I was telling my husband, like right after surgery when I was trying to do number 2, like I get why girls stink sometimes, because if I was using toilet paper and not like cleaning myself between every time that I was using number 2, I can see how that would stink. I get it. Can't relate, but I get it.
For those who know and have heard.
Here's some more BBL smell.
Explain the BBL smell. So everybody has just started talking about this, but honestly, the smell doesn't come from the butt or from the vag. The smell comes from the fat excretions that are coming out. So when women have liposuctions and BBLs, about 3 weeks later, all the way up to 3 weeks later, they have excretions, actually grease, that comes out of their body, and it has a putrid smell. That's one of the main reasons why I just stay the way that I am and just try to work out and do the best. Because you got to be really brave to get a BBL or any type of liposuction surgery.
Right. You got to be real brave. You got to be real brave to go under the knife. Not only that, you got to be crazy. You got to be crazy to get a BBL. And this is another thing. You got to be kind of off. You got to kind of be off. I would want to say slow. You know, a lot of slow women get BBLs. I swear to God. A lot of women who are off. Notice if a woman get a BBL, something ain't, she like a daredevil. And is nothing she won't do. She'll jump out of a plane with no parachute. If you fellas, get a woman with a BBL and ask her what type of spontaneous thing that she done in her life or that she will do. And I guarantee you it's anything. Normal women do not get BBLs. You have to have some type of mental, I wouldn't say, how can I explain this? You got to be crazy to get a BBL. I would say that. You got to be crazy. And if you know somebody who got a BBL, they crazy. I swear to God, something ain't right with them.
So the BBL smell is not because of women's pH balance. It's not because they don't shower. It's simply because it's fat excretions that are still.
Like I said, it ain't because they don't shower, because the woman who got a BBL, who I've dealt with, just got out the shower. And I smelt that booty hole, boy. I swear to God, boy. Woo! And the bad part about it, I'm a nice guy. Anybody know me? I'm a nice guy. I'm not the type of person that's gonna tell you you stink. I'm not. Even when you stink, I've been around a bunch of stinking people in my life. But I know I got this thing what I don't know if any normal person can do. I can close my nose with my nose muscles without covering my nose. I got the ability to close my nose muscles. Like, I don't know if everybody could do it. Like, I can move my nose in ways that but most people can't. And I got the ability to squeeze my nose muscles together. I know it happens from the inside of the top of my mouth. I don't know how I can explain. I can't explain this, but if you can do this, you just understand me. Well, I can close my nose muscles without covering my nose and cut out any stank. And sometimes I gotta breathe, because when I was hitting from the bike, I wasn't breathing through my nostrils. So I got my nose muscles blocking my breathing. So I have to breathe extra with my throat. So when I was hitting it from the bike, that was bad. I was hitting it from the bike. So it's real bad. Really bad. And I was being really nice to this woman. Real nice. I didn't even tell her. I played it off. And she didn't even know. But if she was on the other foot, she wouldn't hesitate to tell me that my butt stank.
Coming out weeks after the surgery is finally done. So if you do smell an awkward smell around somebody that had a BBL, it's because of the fat excretions and liquid coming out their body.
And I'm gonna tell y'all something. That may be the case. That may be the case. It may be fat excretions coming out your body, but that is stank. And let me tell y'all something. You really gotta love somebody to do that. You really, really gotta love somebody to hit it from the bike and it stank like that. For real. You and y'all ladies don't know. I'm talking about to you BBL women. Because a lot of women out there is against BBL. They don't like women with BBLs. A lot of women, and you will see multiple women, more than men, is making big videos about the BBL smells. Ain't about men. No. The men will deal with it. But the women, y'all hate that. Because when you're walking with your man, you do not want to see no woman with no big old BBL. in front of you shopping because you know your man might be looking. Y'all hate women with BBL. Women hate women with BBL more than men. Men like it, but men might not wife it. But women do not like women with BBLs. Now, maybe I should play a skit. Now this is a skit. About I know this. I'm gonna cut it. I haven't seen this skit about a woman was in a car with a man with a and this guy. Y'all might know this guy. She had a BBL smell. Let's see what this is about.
What you mean? I thought we supposed to be spending the rest of the day together. You got my stuff packed up and stuff. We wake up this morning like, what's going on? I thought we was gonna spend the day together.
I'll be honest with you. That's
I thought we was gonna spend the day together. Like, why we can't spend the day together? Like, what's going on? Like, you got something else going on?
Your BBL
Like,
don't smell too good. Honestly, you don't.
what are you talking about?
Your BBL does not smell good. Last night it was just.
I know you fucking lying.
I'm
I
serious,
wash my ass very appropriately. What the fuck is you talking about?
Listen, it was not smelling good last night.
Yeah, you weren't saying that shit last night.
It doesn't smell good at all.
You hit it. I don't understand how you.
Listen, what I'm saying is,
I understand how you talking about.
I'm glad I did play this video. At first, I wasn't gonna play this video, but yeah, like I said, to confirm, most men, yo, you ain't said that last night, did you? Yeah, because we don't say nothing. See, let me tell y'all something about us women. Let me tell y'all something about us men. Y'all be stinking sometimes. Y'all may not smell as bad as us. Like, it'd be sometime we might catch y'all. When we don't catch y'all like y'all catch us. Like, we get home from work, our feet be stinking, might have a little drip in the drawers, from a ninja not shaking his pee well when, little stuff like that. Men be stinking. Y'all used to that. But women clean more. You don't expect to smell a woman like you would do a man. And we be covering it up. We don't tell y'all unless we don't like y'all. Right? If you're in a relationship with a troublesome woman and she just get on your nerves, like, and she ain't up to par. She out in the streets. Like, this is another thing why you don't wife a woman with a BBL. Because she's in the streets. She wants to show her BBL. She's online. And most men don't like it. Why would she get a BBL? Not just for you. She get a BBL to show the world. It's for the world to see. She is for the world. She is not for you. Her booty is not for just for your eyes. It's for everybody's eyes to see. I mean, why would I go and get 30-inch rims on a Chevy to keep in my garage? That's stupid, ain't it? No, you asking a woman who been spent, especially she spent all this dang on money on that BBL. She didn't just go out. Y'all, some women. I know a woman who went to what you call it, Mexico, and got a BBL for $3,000. Like, I mean, come on, ladies. Y'all going to get BBLs. Y'all flying out to go get BBLs for cheap. I'm talking about for the dirt cheap. And wondering why your booty stank. For real. Them cheap. Let me tell y'all something. There's another thing. The cheaper the BBL, the more that your booty gonna stink. Again, I repeat, the cheaper the BBL, the more your booty gonna stink. I swear to God. Go out, go get a cheap BBL from out the country. Like I know. Yeah, I don't even want to say much because I know somebody. I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings, but I gotta tell the truth. I gotta tell my truth. Go get a cheap BBL, and them BBLs, man, be having y'all scarred up. Like y'all just look like y'all just got cut up by Jeffrey Dahmer. I mean, I'm talking about the stomach look a mess. And let me tell y'all something. Another thing about the BBLs, when you get them cheap BBLs, right, from out of the country, $3,000 BBL, and guess what else gonna happen? You're gonna have like the liposuction marks on the side. They never go away. They're gonna be swole up. See, a good doctor know where, to puncture you at, right? And you see a woman with a BBL who had a cheap BBL. How you can tell with a woman with a cheap BBL? It stinks, right? Cheap BBL stinks. And number two, the holes, the liposuction marks on the side. They be all swole up. They look like big black bumps. They look like big black bumps. There's puncture wounds on the side. And guess what? They never go away. They never go away. And and those doctors be searching for fat, right? They be getting fat out of multiple places. And I've seen marks all over her body from liposuction just to put in her butt. Swear to freaking God. I promise to God. Because you don't want to take too much fat out of one part, so you search all across the body to get multiple fat instead of the doctor, giving you a good doctor, will give you the best results, not making your butt too fat, but making it just right. So them cheap BBLs, you got marks all over your body. You got cut wounds, all you like you've been stabbed 50 times. I mean, this is the truth. You get a woman buck naked and she had a cheap BBL. Get a woman and examine her body, and you will see the flaws. The only thing that will make her look really, really good is she put on some lingerie or something to cover that up and turn out the lights. A good BBL, the doctor knows what to do. You a $3,000 BBL compared to a $25,000 to $30,000 BBL. That's the difference. It's a lot of these women that go on their tax time and be getting these BBLs on tax time. It's a lot of women that just now landing, coming there. They landing. Where your girl been? Oh, I went out of town to see my cousin. I swear to God, this is what a woman told me. I promise to God on my freaking life. She told me because she wanted to hide her going out of the country and getting her BBL. We wasn't together, but we used to be together. We used to deal with each other. But she still didn't want to tell me that she went out and got a BBL. So I went out and picked her up. I dropped off at the airport thinking that she was going to get something else. Her family or whatever. She went on a girls' trip. I don't know where she went. And then when I picked her up, she was in a damn wheelchair. This is true. Ah! What's good, sweet sunshine? What's good? Back to me. What's up? She got out of the day. I picked her up and she tried to fake like she then fell and broke her leg. And she told me later on, oh, I didn't went and got my butt did. Oh, that's why you got all them tubes in your stomach. I mean, she was leaking bad. And that crap looked nasty too. She had all type of drainage. I knew nothing about that. No liposuction, BBLs, or nothing. And let me tell you something, it was a cheap BBL. It was a cheap BBL. Those BBL that you go get for cheap, y'all women be looking up online. What's the cheapest BBL I can get? Y'all be doing it on y'all tax time. Right? And be coming back and y'all bodies be looking all like y'all got stabbed up and puncture wounds everywhere. And it ain't done right at all because you don't heal properly. Your wounds don't heal properly. It ain't done right at all. Them cheap BBLs, the tax time BBLs, you want what Kim Kardashian got, but only willing to pay $3,000. Those are the BBLs that stink. Those BBLs stink bad. And that is the problem right there. Because the doctor who performed your surgery ain't nothing. You go out of the dang on country. He ain't got no practice. Most of them ninjas ain't even licensed. But they offer you a cheap price. They'll show you, or they show a fake license. All them, don't never go out the country for nothing. They scamming. Why don't you go out the country for anything? No, them dang on Arabs and Indians be calling, Africans be calling for them Solistica. You did $150,000. That's the same thing as a BBL. You get a BBL for three racks. That's the same scam they scam you out of. If they call you and took money out your bank account. It's a scam. And most of our women is suffering because they want to have a bigger butt. But they get it for cheap and it stank. It stank bad.
I couldn't finish though because it wasn't smelling good.
You
though.
forcing
You know
it. You definitely forcing it. Get the fuck out of here.
You want to listen?
You got another bitch.
You should never got a BBL. Honestly, you shouldn't because it's not
You
smelling
got
good. Honestly, it's not.
you got other bitch, don't you?
What you mean? No, I don't. Why would you say that?
Because
I'm telling you the honest to God truth. You need to do something about it.
Bro, go on with that shit, bro.
You need to do something about it. It wasn't smelling good at all.
I know you tripping. I know.
When a guy be dishonest with you at all, and when a guy dishonest with you and telling you about yourself, I swear to God, he's on his way out the door. Listen, ladies, when a guy is dishonest, when a guy gets really, really honest with you, you are on your way out. He's done with you. Period. Because guys do not be straight up and direct like this. Trust me, I know because I be straight up and direct with women who I am done with. I've had it with you. Either you do this or get the hell out of here. I'm tired of you and your mess. You're out here twerking and doing all this on the internet. And this is the thing about guys. When you get with these type of women, you're going to talk to them that way. Women with BBLs get the worst treatment. They get the most verbal abused. out of any normal relationship, any woman, they are the ones who get told directly and straight up. If listen, if a man is talking to you this way, he is done with you. I know this because at the end of my relationship with the BBL girl, I talked to her the same way. I didn't use no filters. I wasn't afraid what I was gonna say. I looked her dead in her eyes and like, bitch, you better step your game up. You stank. You ain't doing crap around the house. You this, you that. If a dude talking to you like that, he's done with you. Period.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know why you got a BBL anyway, man. That shit got your shit funky.
No, it don't.
Back in the day, your shit was not smelling like that. Honestly, it wasn't.
Boy, what the hell
Ever since you got that BBL, your shit is it's just too much for me right now. Honestly.
Please go with that shit.
I'm being serious.
I wash my eyes very appropriately.
I'm being serious.
Very
I'm not
appropriately.
playing. I'm serious.
Go to the doctor on the regular, all of that. I don't know what the fuck you own.
You should never got that BBL.
You want some extra shit right now.
You should never got that BBL.
You definitely on some extra shit right now.
It doesn't smell good at all. Like,
yeah, okay.
Why you trying to be so defensive though?
So
you should just be like, hey, good looking out. Thank you for telling me.
Like,
I'm gonna fix the problem.
Be honest and just let me know what the fuck going on. If you don't want to fuck with me,
I'm
just
honest.
say that.
Your
If you
BBL
don't want to
stink.
fuck with me, just say that. If you wanted to just hit once and quit, then that's cool. But what is you on with me?
Yo, BBL stink.
Boy, get the fuck out of here.
I'm just being real with you.
Right,
you need to fix it.
You know what? You got me fucked up. Yeah, drop me the fuck off.
You ain't gotta be embarrassed. I'm being a real person. Ain't nobody
embarrassed. I know you fucking lying. I know you fucking
I'm not
lying.
gonna argue with you about your BBL.
Right? I ain't gotta argue with nobody about shit because you the only motherfucker ever.
See, a lot of women be in denial, right? And y'all can admit this as women. Y'all be in denial when you don't think this your stuff don't stink. You be in denial. And for your cheap BBL women, this is for the cheap BBL. Y'all cheap BBLs, y'all be stinking. And the reason why y'all stink, hear from me. And the reason why y'all stink is because you got a cheap doctor. You got a $3,000. You paid 3 racks for your BBL. You stink. I'm gonna tell you again. If you paid 3 racks for your BBL, your booty stink. I swear to God, your booty gonna be stinking for years. It's gonna be stinking. And that's a problem. And it's the thing about it, you gonna get old. And imagine that smell when you get back. You ain't gonna be able to control your booty. Y'all because you hit a lot of nerves when you get liposuction. And especially when you don't go to the right doctor, you go to a cheap doctor. When this woman told me that she got a BBL done, she had to get a blood transfusion, damn near. Like, and and again, you're going to get old. And when you ain't got certain nerves that's working in your body, it's going to affect your bowel movement. You're going to be peeing on, I swear to freaking God, I swear to God, you are not going to be able to control your piss. You're going to be peeing on yourself. And this is what happened to her. In my experience, she could not control her piss. She used to pee on herself. I promise to God. I promise to God. Because the cheap BBLs, you go get them cheap BBLs, they hit a wrong nerve. They hitting stuff they don't supposed to hit. And to this day, she got a problem with controlling her uterus. Swear to God. You don't make this type of stuff up. Again. You do not make this type of stuff up. Coming from real experience. I had to tell my story. And let me tell y'all this before I close out. Fellas, avoid women with BBLs, period. But I'm going to tell y'all this. Avoid women who got cheap BBLs. If your woman got a BBL, okay, and she paid about 20 racks for them, that's all. Okay. It's expensive BBL. She got it from a well-known doctor from the US that's certified. He probably did Kim Kardashian's butt. But if she went out the country for a BBL, she gonna stank for the rest of her life. I swear to God. She gonna stank and you gonna smell booty all the time. So you better not hit it from the bite. And that's a shame. You can't even hit it from the bite. And that's what you're supposed to do. For a B, that's what the BBL is for. For you to hit it from the bite. Cheap BBL smell, and that's in the hood. That's close to y'all. Them cheap tax time BBLs, them BBLs stank. And let me tell you, when a woman get a BBL, a cheap BBL, she gonna lose function of her uterus. She ain't gonna be able to control it. Because them cheap doctors been stabbing her with them liposuctions, just poking and trying to get that fat out, her fat back. They're gonna be stabbing all type of stuff. And notice that your girl ain't gonna walk the same. You don't walk the same after a BBL. You ain't gonna walk the same forever because you hit a nerves. You hit all type of nerves that's not even meant to be hit naturally. Fellas, do not never get with a woman who got a cheap BBL. It ain't about her showing her body. We ain't talking about her showing her body and she for the streets and nothing like that. No, we ain't talking about that. We talking about the stank, the smell that you're gonna have to deal with for the rest of your life. You don't want to marry that. And especially when the chick get on your nerves. And you already know a woman with a BBL is going to get on your nerves. All women with BBLs gets on your nerve. Women with BBL are made to get on your nerve. Because they everywhere. They for the streets. You can't tell them nothing. Especially when we got a fresh body. I mean, when my ex got her fresh BBL, it wasn't nothing. Her $3,000 BBL, it wasn't nobody could tell her nothing. She was so big headed. Nobody could tell her nothing. And let me tell y'all, leave them in the streets. Because you got a woman that's for the streets and she stank too. And that's the real definition of a stank hoe. You a stinking hoe. Oh, snaps. Man, I had to go in tonight and I had to tell the truth. I had to tell a real story of my stinking BBL story. Fellas, if you got a stinking BBL story, I mean, please inbox a video. Please. This is my stinking BBL story. Real true story. True story. Honest to God. And I know I'm gonna get some slack from this. I know. Because she probably watching that. Woo-hoo! Hey. I swear to God. No lie, no cap. Fellas, stay away from women who got cheap BBLs. You don't want a woman with a BBL, period. You know, that's if you want like a family or relationship, anything like that. Well, family, I would say. Stay away from women, but especially stay away from a woman with a cheap BBL because you're going to smell her for the rest of your life. And there's nothing you can do about it. Y'all have to go and get corrective surgery, like for not to make her butt smell. You're gonna have to correct that. You're gonna have to take her to the doctor for that. Like, dang, you took 50 showers like a day, but I still smell your butt because you got that cheap BBL. APZ on the tube was good. You say some of these females be looking like they got their BBLs off Timu Timu. I gotta look that up. I mean, for real, they get they, especially ninjas. Ninjas, we try to get the cheapest bargain possible, and you can't be cheap when it comes to your body. You can't be. This is another lesson. I'm gonna spread some light here from all the stinking mess that's going on. You will want to get the best for your body. I ain't gonna put nothing in my body that ain't the best. If it ain't the best alcohol, it ain't the best wine, you know, the best foods now. I'm up in age now. The best foods. Y'all learn that when y'all get up my age. Talking about to the people in their 20s. You would want to put the best in your body. And let me tell you something. If you're 30 plus years old, getting $3,000 BBLs, you're done. There's no hope for you. There's no hope for you. There's no hope for you. I see you make that mistake in your early 20s. But why the hell would you go get a goddamn BBL normally in your 30s to mid 30s and lower 40s? A tax return BBL. Why would you go do that? Grown women go do grown things. A woman, a mature woman would know what's best for her body. She would go to the best doctor. And that's a shame. God dang. I know I'm gonna hear about this making this video, but I had to tell the truth. I'm gonna hear about this video, and you know what? I don't care. I ain't with nobody. I don't owe nobody nothing. I ain't say your name, so please, you lucky I spared your ass that. I ain't say your name. You lucky I ain't say your name. But nobody know who you is, so don't even come at me with that. But this is the first time that you'll be hearing that your BBLs thing. Yeah, that's another thing. This is the first time that you heard from me that your butt stink, and it's gonna always stink. I mean, how can I ever be with somebody whose butt stink all the time? Like, come on now, I'm a man. I mean, for real. I gotta hit it from the bike. I can't even hit it from the bike no more. No, you're gonna deprive that bike from me. No way. Ain't no woman gonna do no way. Again, fellas, stay away. If a woman got a BBL, and she told you, make sure that BBL, how much you pay for it, and what doctor. You got to go research the doctor. Go research the doctor who she went to pay for it from, and look at his success, and look at his prices. Because I am not gonna restrict my nose muscles anymore to keep from smelling your smelly behind. I am not. I cannot restrict my nose, and I gotta breathe out of my mouth. So I gotta take the ass smell, ingest it through my throat. No, I ain't about to do that. Mm-mm. No, no, no. Mm-mm. No, no way. That was a horrible, horrible experience for me. Horrible. I've never smelt a woman's butt before until I got with one with a BBL. Y'all take care. Thanks for joining tonight. Y'all hit that like button, hit the notifications. Here, share this video to a person who needs to hear this. I'll be back tomorrow night. Just hit those notifications to see what the live is about, so y'all can stay tuned. It'll probably be maybe 12 Central Time. We're talking about midnight Central Time. I'll say 11:30 to mid. I'm gonna try to keep it before midnight. So thank everybody for joining tonight. For the playback people, y'all hit that like, share button, notification. If you like Mad Peel, please hit that like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Share, share, share. Support your boy. I am out. Peace. Thank y'all. Love y'all.